All right, day trading recap. Today is August 19th, 2022. I haven't done a proper day trading recap in a while, but I thought I'd just do one today. I started trading really late, and I actually have done my PowerPoint recap for the day, which was pretty cool. And I took most of these trades, and some of them I didn't take, but most of them I took, which was great. All in all, it was a good day in terms of trading it. In terms of points, we didn't really make that many points. We made, I think, about 11 or 12 points, which is weird, right? Because we traded a lot of this and only got out 11 points. Um, but it wasn't not so much because of the point. I mean, if you think about it, we got in here, we got around here, so it wasn't a really big day. The entire range for the day was only, I think, 41 points from top. Yeah, about 41 points. It wasn't really that much. So say you got in here, and then you got out around, say here. Yeah, only 7 points. So um, it wasn't a lot. The way I think that's something to note actually. How to make good money on a day like this if say you traded it late, because you enter here late, you go back up, you come back down, you're up a bit, even down here we're up a bit, and then come back up, you lose a lot, and then you come back down. You really want to be getting out like way below. I mean, I think at one point we were up, yeah, 10 points. So if say we held it all the way down, I mean, we got out here, but we could have held it all the way down. We would have gone at least 14 points for a 41 point day. I feel like, you know, it could have been better. I mean, obviously, this is when we started trading. But anyway, that's not the point. Actually, if we look at it and say we do it from here to here, how many points do we have? 25. Okay, so half of that. All right, so what happened? I was watching the market right from the open after this huge gap down. And in fact, the way you can look at it, let's look at the 1 hour chart. It basically is one sideways, two, right? One pullback, two, or you can say one pullback, two, pullback, three, or maybe one pullback, two. I'm not even sure, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, so anyway, huge gap down. Most of the move had happened in the after hours. We're not getting like a lot of huge trends. The market is not as we're not getting huge moves, and I was hoping we would get here. I thought this would be a really nice continuation, but the pullback was so strong that I think that's something to now note, that since this was such a deep pullback, this drop wasn't as deep as we expected, because if you think about it, that's a wedge. One, two, three. All right, so we went short here, right? This was a failed breakout double top, or even if you can say a high three or an L3, because you're one, two, three of this drop, double top here, wedge top here of this trading range. This was a signal bar I used to enter short. Ideally, I would have loved to have shorted here, which is exactly what I put in my notes here. Sell to close. This would have been a really good entry, and maybe got out here somewhere. You know, you're going to get a pullback. Didn't think it would be this deep, but we got a pullback anyway. Um, but anyway, yeah, did this, held through this, shorted this fail breakout of the MA. Actually, just shorted this close, and it took this short here below this. Was expecting that we'll break this low. We didn't. It was a head and shoulders bottom, and this is a wedge again. So I had two legs up, tested the top of the wedge. You know what I mean? It's just funny. Tested the top of the wedge, so we were actually quite negative initially. Sold this high because this is such a strong exhaustive bar. Um, I didn't actually put this in my notes, but it was a limit order sell. Yeah, I didn't put that one there. Anyway, so we sold this bar, and then we sold again below this bar, which was the top of the wedge, and I also put that in there. Um, yeah, entered that one. So we sold that, sold here, and then we sold the failed breakout of 20. I mean, it's not something I normally do. Like, I expect this to fail, but I just did not. It didn't fail. Held through that and held through this, and then sold this. You know, this signal bar. Sold it here. Sold some more here. And then got most of it. I was in with about 7 contracts. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So took out a whole chunk over here. I think about 4 contracts. Went down, pull back, fill breakout. This is actually good. This would have been a beautiful sell here, but I didn't take it. Pull back. I didn't like this signal bar, so I got out above it. um, and then got held a runner at a second leg up. I probably should have held on to that runner, but got out above this bar, went down, and went short again below this. Went down here and got out just above this bar. I was expecting follow through, didn't get any follow through, and this is literally what I got left. So that was my day. That was it really. Nothing else to report. Oh yeah, I had a fail breakout of this moving average, which was a really good sell over there. This is a nice wedge top, a nice test here. Probably a good sell, but it's the end of the day. I don't like trading after bar 70. If I'm in a position and or I'm in no positions after bar 70, I don't take any more positions because there's not much in the market. But yeah, trading range should have aims. I think what I need to do in future is whenever we're in a trading range like this, always plan to get out at the bottom. Um, at least if you have a really decent profit, because you will lose most of it, as I have done over here. Ideally, the open was the best entry for a swing. This nice sell the close bear thingy here. So this was a really nice short, and it would have made it about 20 something points here. But it's weird, because you don't really have much left. Is it 20 something points? I think that was what I measured. Yeah, it's a lot. So if we had sold below here and gotten out here, 18 points. Okay, it's not 20 something, but 18 points. It's still a lot. Um, yeah. So all in all, good day. I think I didn't share yesterday's price action. I wanted to go long here, but again, traded late. So I went long on this bar here, and I held through all this when I should have gotten out here, but held through it, added more here, and then stupidly got out here. I mean, same issue. And why did I get out here? One pullback, two pullback, and got out everything else here through. I think it was because of risk. It was actually a stupid reason to get out. I mean, after holding all through this, but yeah, I just didn't expect us to go here because I thought we were in a triangle. And I really should just listen to my convictions. I thought the triangle was this, and therefore I got out there. But as you can see, there was no signal to exit. Even when I held here, no signal. Was there? Oh yeah, there were signals here, but there wasn't anything. It was a failed wedge top break, so we could have gone high. Oh yeah, I went in long and I was exhausted, so I entered again to get out break even here, and that's what happened. So in this chart too, I have an order, a note to go long here because it's a failed breakout, or not a failed breakout, a breakout above the wedge, which usually leads for a measured move, so twice this distance, um, or the same exact distance, and that was it. Nothing special. All right, that's my recap for the day. I will carry on next week.